This is every single flow in Blue Lock Rivals, and today we rank all of them. Now I made a tier list to determine which flows are the best. The tiers go as follow: sad tier, mid tier, the very good tier, and #1 flow. To start this off, we're gonna start with the most common flow in the game. Puzzle increases your general speed. Now if you ever play Blue Lock Rivals, this is the flow you spot in with. You got puzzles that go around you. It's really Isagi's flow, but it's beautiful, and the base ability is to make you faster. Now I got my boy Carl with the queue with me.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna race. Starting from here, Carl, we're racing to the goalie. In 3, 2, go.
I'm the fastest.
Now, Carl's running without the flow, but when I pop puzzle, you can see I start speeding up. Nothing too crazy, but I am faster.
Almost caught up, but I'm the fastest man alive.
Heck no. Let's test this with the ball. Now, if we were doing the same race and we run side by side,
Gotta go fast.
I'm just as fast as a normal person while using my flow and having the ball. And as you can tell, you move a lot slower when you have the ball. Making steals very easy, and puzzle is not a bad flow at all, considering it's the base one you spawn with, and it's a rare at only 62%. For how easy it is to get, it's not bad at all. If you don't have a good flow, stick to puzzle. We're gonna put that right starting in the mid tier. But next up, it's time to unleash the beast, because our next flow is monster. You get a shorter dribble cooldown and get no speed reduction when acquiring the ball. That's beautiful. Now monster is Bachira's flow, and starting off with the dribble, this is what the cooldown looks like without it. 1, 2, 3. It takes about 3 seconds to get another dribble back. And now if I pop the flow, I dribble and dribble again.
Give me that.
As you can see, it's really about the same time. It's just the dribble cooldown's faster, but it's not that noticeable actually. But it at least has a speed boost. And by speed boost, I mean you don't slow down while running with the ball. Now I'm gonna race my boy Carl to test if this is true. Ready? Go! Now, it looks like we're running just about the same speed. For that reason, it's not bad at all. And also gonna be put right in the mid tier, but above puzzle. Apparently the dribble is better. I don't know if I see it. Maybe it works for you. Shout out Bachira though. But next up, we got something that actually cooks. Our third flow is called Wild Card. It gives you a random boost. Either increases speed, strength, or stamina. Has a chance to jackpot and give you all 3 buffs at once. And just so you know, I never get the jackpot. Stamina boost. I feel like it's very, very hard to get. The RNG is crazy. The fact that I got a stamina boost, look at this. I can run for a good amount of time before I get tired. Now, me and my boy are gonna do laps. Let's see who runs out of stamina first. And keep in mind, he started when I was already halfway. How's your stamina looking? I'm getting low too. And I'm out. You keep running, keep running. You got a tickle. What the heck? As you see, the stamina boost is cool. But you know, it could be better. Where's Chicory's Tireless? I missed that move. Let's go ahead and use Wildcard Flow again. This time we got Strength Boost. Now stay right there, Carl. Kick the ball as far as you can with all your might. Let's see. So with just normal power, the ball goes about this far. With the strength boost, as you can see, I'll try to kick it past him. Watch out. Heads up, Carl. You get a nice little boost that sends the ball literally a lot farther. So strength is not bad. Now, why I like wild card? If someone's playing defense on you in any situation, you can pop your flow and hope you got something. In this case, I got stamina, which means I should be able to just completely outrun the defender, and you got to use whatever you get to your advantage. Oh, you ain't catching this. Now, like I said, the chances to get all 3 are pretty difficult, and considering it's RNG, that's what makes it inconsistent and not the best at the same time. But considering it does have all 3, it is pretty good. For that reason, if I was to rate it, can't put it in very good. It's too inconsistent. I would, but it has to go at the top of mid. We just dropping mid flows right now. I think it's time to mix it up. Let's roll Soul Harvester. Back to back, what I really want is trap, speed boost, and shot power when receiving the ball. Minus 50% trap and dash cooldown. So basically, everyone, this flow is useless. I look fantastic. Go ahead, race me. Go, Carl, you go. As you see me and Carl running, we're the same speed. I have no speed boost, no nothing. Matter of fact, I don't even have a trap or a dash. Because guess why? I'm not Nagi. Which means any person that doesn't have Nagi and uses this flow, they have nothing. There's no point of using this flow. You rather use puzzle. Now, check this. If you do receive a pass could be maybe even a header. See this, Carl? No, a pass doesn't count as a header. Look at the flow description. Speed boost and shot power when receiving the ball. If a header doesn't count as receiving the ball, it means your teammate has to pass it to you, which means you gotta use your flow and pray you got a teammate that'll pass. Do you know how hard that is? Nobody passes, especially him. He's a big egoist. I don't know what's wrong with him. But look, at least it works for Nagi. If you play Block Rivals, you know that Nagi is pretty much an extinct style. Nobody uses this anymore. You know what people use it? My girlfriend! That's all they use it. But, since I am Nagi, go ahead, Carl, pass me the ball. Since I received the pass, I should get the ability to do something. There it is. That's I had to receive my own pass. All right, let's go ahead and race, Carl. Ready? Go. Yeah, we're about the same speed. It doesn't. I don't know what. Listen, there's only one good thing about this flow. Is that Nagi trap and dash has a much shorter cooldown. Watch the cooldown. This is good. It's only meant for Nagi to get his moves back fast. And even then, it still takes time. And trap easily makes his way as our first sad tier flow. It is truly sad. Matter of fact, get it out of here because we got something better up next. And we still haven't seen our #1 flow. This could be anything. Or maybe it's Awakened Genius. Increased dribble amount, stronger shots, and 20% flow on activation. This is beautiful when you have a team. And one of the flows I use the most. Now, Awakened Genius is a flow that belongs to Sai. It fits with the perfectly same pink animations, same pink everything. I don't know why my boys color pink, but I love it, bro. Shout out I'm not zesty, but I love it. Like McDonald's, I'm loving. Okay, let me calm down. Listen, this is what Awakened Genius does. The first major factor is that when you have a teammate, it also boosts their flow. If you take a look at imFiji's flow bar, when I use Awakened Genius, she gets plus 20%. That's almost enough to have her use flow herself. And for me, I also get some more. Carl, tackle me. Not only do I get a dribble, but I also get another one right after. You see that? So I'm gonna bait out the first tackle. So say I go ahead and dribble. Now, Carl, dribble again. Beautiful. Just like the new world-class flow. So Harvester, Awakened Genius was doing the double dribble first. It's fantastic for when you're messing around, going through defenders, dribbling again, and it allows you to create good plays and get down the field pretty well. Now, it also has another factor to it, and it's called shot power. Taking a shot from right about here seems a little far-fetched. As in, the goalie should be able to save it and throw it back. But if I stay in the same spot and use Awakened Genius, and if you aim it right, you could even score.
Easy!
That's the goalie of the year, I guess. Bro, just go in the net. Ah, I did it. Yeah, so the flow gives you shot power, it gives you a dribble. It doesn't give you speed, not like Metavision. It looks fire with Metavision. But the fact that my teammates get flow too, take a look at imFiji. Her flow's basically maxed just by being on my team. I would very easily put this flow as our first very good flow. But you know what's not very good? A flow called Ice. Increased pass strength and increased shooting strength of the player who catches your pass. Now, flows are very useful in Block Rivals, even game-changing. But the power to pass? What am I, Hiyori? Oh yeah, that's the flow. Let me see this ball, Carl. Okay, look, that was a normal kick. Now kick the ball after receiving my pass. Go ahead. It makes it decently stronger. Matter of fact, that's pretty good. Let me see if I can kick it to you. Just about that far. Yeah, if I come a little closer, you get about, like 10 yards more. It's pretty good. Not really. You see, passing's good and all, but in Block Rivals, if you just want to pass, go ahead and jump and right click. The ball's gonna go just as far, just as strong. And when I use my flow, my teammate also gets the ability to pass the ball farther. But, like, check this out. You can just jump and right click. You don't need to have the ability of super pass. What if you were to run down the field, pop your flow, and create an amazing pass for your teammate? Then your teammate go ahead and just completely misses it. You just wasted your flow for nothing, and now you're back on defense. And that's it. If you wanted to pass, use Hiyori. Matter of fact, just jump and right click. You don't even gotta do that. For that reason, if we thought trap was bad, at least I can use that for Nagi. I am not using ice ever in my life. Ever. Please, if you have ice, roll it now. But you may not want to roll this one. Next up, we got Demon Wings. Your wings increase your jump height, makes your header stronger, and increases your shot speed. Basically, this flow is was meant for Shido. Now this is one of the coolest looking flows in the game because you literally grow wings from your back. And the fact that my headers go farther and they're stronger. Watch this. Normally you could use headers to pass or put the ball in the net. And as you can see, it goes about that far. Right to my teammate, good distance. But if I pop my flow, you go like this, boom, boom. Look at that. Look at the distance on that. Not only can you pass, but you can shoot. Now check this out. Say I'm all the way back here and we do our normal rainbow header. Look at the power. Look at that went in the net from here. Now, why I said this flow works for Shido is that with the dragon header ability, you see that there? As well as the dragon drive. They only come out a certain height and only go a certain distance. Right about here is where you can score a normal dragon drive from. But when I pop my flow, this distance increases. I can go to about here, rise all the way up in the air, and kick the ball a lot farther, a lot harder, and a lot faster. Same thing with Dragon Header. Comes out faster, goes just as far. And buckets. This flow has a lot of uses, and you can get pretty creative with it if you know what you're doing. I think more people should give it a try. And since my shots are faster and stronger, Kunigami.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Oh, darn! Yeah, I'm gonna stick to headers. For that reason, we'll put Demon Wings just a little above Wild Card. If the RNG was more consistent, I'd say Wild Card's better, but I like Demon Wings. Give it a try. And you should also try this. Our next flow, Genius, gives everyone on your team 30% flow on activation. I mean, that's it. That's all it does. This is the Genius flow. It starts off with a little green. Yeah, I look like Psy. It looks just like Awakened Genius, but it doesn't benefit me at all. This does nothing. Absolutely nothing. It doesn't benefit you at all, but it does help your team. So you should try it if you want to be a team player. Let's take a look at this. imFiji just loaded the game, but her flow is pretty much at half just because there's a genius on the field. It gives a 30% boost, but does nothing for you. Fantastic, right? Now, if you want to be a team player, be my guest, but I'm an egoist. So this is going in dead last. Matter of fact, you know what? Since I like when people use it, I'll put it above passing. Yeah. No. This doesn't do anything. It's pretty much a cosmetic. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Genius gotta be the worst flow in the game, but don't worry, because we're about to pick it back up. Because next up, we have another mythic flow, and it's called Snake. Lower tackle cooldown, shorter ragdown time, increased speed, and bigger tackle hitbox. Now, this is only one of 4 mythics, one of the 5 rarest flows in the game. Now, the flow belongs to Aiku, and it looks like this. Kind of like you got some green flowing around you, just like Aiku in the anime. And as for abilities, normally when you tackle, you can go about this speed. 1 tackle, wait, 3, 2, 1 tackle, 3, 2, 1 tackle. There's about 3 seconds that occur between tackles. But when you have flow, tackle speed now should become a little faster. And as you can see, there's like 1 second that occurs. And this, yo, I'm spam sliding like a baseball player. Jeez. That is not a foul, bro. I did not touch you. The good news is, it also decreases ragdoll time. Go ahead and slide tackle me, Carl. Now if Carl walks up, I dribble. Look how long he's on the ground for. But if he does the same thing to me, and I have flow, I ain't gonna lie, I felt like I stayed on the ground just as long. Matter of fact, darn, that still sucks. Now, although Snake decreases your ragdoll time, you really don't feel it. Because if someone's on a fast break and they go ahead and break your ankles, they still got plenty of time to run by you and just take off. You're not catching back up. But actually, the flow has a speed increase. So let's see if it makes a difference. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, that's a normal person running. And as you can see, you're running backwards. Why aren't they catching up? What kind of speed increase is this? Bro, for those of you who use Snake or have Snake, I feel very sorry for you. Because it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Lower tackle cooldown? Maybe that's the one thing it does. Shorter ragdown time? No. Increased speed? No. Bigger tackle hitbox? Barely. For a mythic flow, it's really just sad. Matter of fact, if I was to put it in the tier list, I would put it in sad. I'd put it all the way back here because it's a mythic. But I would still rather use it over flows. Like, I can't put it behind Puzzle. I'm gonna put it right behind Demon Wings. And it's gonna be our first and probably only mythic that's going in the mid tier. Sorry, Aiku. They did you dirty. I barely see anyone use Snake. And I also see no one use this. Our next flow, it's called Lightning. Shoots stronger than ever before. Similar to Snake? At least I got purple lightning on me. Yeah, they love like the purple pink make dynamic in this game. But yeah, this is it. I get a stronger shot. So let's go ahead and test this out. Carl's gonna stand right there, and I'm gonna kick the ball right to him to measure normal distance. All right, go ahead. You do a normal kick, Carl, and we go see how far the both of us could get. Now, he had the one bouncer to me. The more I back up, the harder it should be for me to make the kick to him. But actually, this has a lot of shot power. This is basically a shot in itself, and it's already going farther than just the normal kick. Let's back it up. Lightning kick. With that, oh my gosh, whoa, yeah, that's kind of far. And go ahead, kick it normal from there, Carl.
Okay.
Let's see the distance, and let's see the difference. Ain't no way. That's your normal kick?
Yeah, I'm injured right now, so that's all I can get in.
Oh, heck no. Well, it goes almost double the distance, but considering it's just a shot, maybe it works better for other characters that need it. People like Bachira, people like Hiyori, other characters that don't have a shot. They can find some good use in it by being able to shoot from like all the way back here. Like if you could land this shot right in there, but I still feel like it could be better. Now, it looks cool, but it's a rare, 62%, and that's all it does. I would put it in the sad tier, but it's not even that sad. So we're gonna put it right at the very, very back of mid. Trap, I'm sorry. Like, I like you, but anybody else, it's just so sad. Okay, hold on. It's time to focus, because Lightning got power. Let's get into the real power, because our next flow belongs to the King. King's Instinct increases your shot power, and tackles leave your opponents on the ground for longer. By default, King should have the same power as Lightning, but should be a little better. Now, this flow belongs to Borrow, and shot power alone, I'm gonna go back to where I was before, and we'll give it a quick test. Carl, stay right there.
Okay.
Lightning took me to right about here, and with the shot power itself, I was able to kick the ball. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Yeah. No, that could have made it to you basically in the air. As you see, King's Instinct is already a little stronger. And if Carl passes me the ball from the same distance, I was missing that other shot. I feel like it goes just a tiny bit farther than Lightning. Not by too much. But here's where it shines. According to the description, it leaves your opponents on the ground for a longer period of time. To test this out, I'ma use Carl. Go ahead, hold that ball, Carl. All right. Let's see how long you stay on the ground.
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Now, let me use King's Instinct and tackle you.
Oh, wait, that still wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I don't think it applies to tackles. I think it's only for ankle break. So, normally, if I do an ankle break, come at me, Carl.
Here comes the A-Train. Oh.
Leaves him on the ground for a decent amount of time. But with the power of King's Instinct, go ahead.
The A-Train never stops.
It should leave him longer. Did you just get up the exact same speed?
Yep, because I'm strong.
So it does last a little longer, but just a little tiny bit. The fact that it gives you a shot, if you're good with ankle breaks, it could be useful. But there's always a better flow, I'm not gonna lie to you. And this one, in this situation, an ankle breaker lasting longer doesn't mean much. Break the ankle, keep running. They never go catch you anyways. For that reason, King's Instinct will go in the mid tier, and I'm gonna put it right behind Wild Card. I believe that someone in the world got that jackpot, and that's the best flow ever. Right now, it's not, and our mid is stacking up. There's some good flows coming. Good thing we got a bunch of good ones next. The one you've been waiting for, and it's called Prodigy. Stronger shots, faster speeds, and basic shots turn into curve shots. Probably the craziest flow in the game. This here is the Prodigy, and as you can see, you can barely see your character. Oftentimes, I see people running. I don't even know if they're on my team or not. They just be running around doing circles with this. But the flow belongs to Rin. At least it should, because not only does it give you increased speed, but it also gives you access to a brand new curve shot. That makes it very, very hard for a regular goalie or even an AI goalie to stop. Now, you saw Carl kick this ball from right about here to the goalie.
Show you my true
When
striking.
somebody does a normal kick, as you can see, it barely even makes it to the goalkeeper. But when you have the Prodigy flow from the same distance, the shot could make it all the way and farther. It's just the fact that it curves. Now, curve shot could be used in many ways. Used to dribble around players. You could still do headers with it. If you know what you're doing, you just got to header to the side, and it's pretty good for passes. Go long, Carl. You see someone running, kick the ball, it can curve, and send them running where no one else can reach. The two best things about this are the shot itself, very strong, very hard to block, but mainly the speed. Now, Carl, race me normally. 3, 2, 1, go.
Woo.
since
Yeah.
Prodigy is noticeably faster than everything. See you later, Carl.
No.
It's good for catching players and also outrunning them. But go ahead and pop your Soul Harvester. Against the world-class flow, let's race. 3, 2, 1, go.
I feel the power.
As you can see, Prodigy is the exact same speed as a world-class flow. It's not faster. It may be a misconception that it is, but they are the same speed. And only when using Psy, Metavision gives you an even bigger speed boost, making you basically as fast as Chigiri in base. Like, this is crazy. I'm doing laps on him. See you later, Carl.
He's cheating.
Hey, bro, a lot of people pair up Prodigy with Psy, and it works very well, giving you another shot. And another way to put the ball in the net. Very simple, very clean, easy breezy. Honestly, some may say this is the best flow in the game. And with the best Prodigy player, it may well be. But there's one downside.
What?
Yes, the curve shot is actually very inconsistent. Now, you know what you're doing? It does go to a very similar place, but I've seen a lot of people miss the Prodigy shot all the time, especially when they're close. Fast break, boom, kick it right to the goalkeeper. I've seen people do this over and over again. When I see my teammate with Prodigy, I'd be getting worried. I'd be like, oh no, please don't. Prodigy, sometimes people just be getting lucky for real. Like, look at that, how'd that even do that? If I was really good with it, I could do it consistently. But most people aren't, trust me. Wait, are you? Comment down below if you are. But even so, Prodigy is currently going in the #1 flow spot. But that could still change, keep that in mind. Something could knock it down. Maybe it's our next flow, called Crow. Increased shooting strength and faster tackle speed. This is what Crow looks like. The flow belongs to Karasu, and you see there's a lot of common things with a lot of these flows. But since this flow does have increased shooting strength, it's always good to check the distance. Is it just like the others? Oh my gosh, actually, that was very strong. And every flow that has increased shooting strength goes about the same range. But this is what's different, increased tackle speed. Now, normally, you saw how we tackle, but with the Crow flow, you get a little bit faster. You see that? This is me tackling with Crow, and this here is me tackling without it. Let's check this. 3, 2, 1, tackle. 3, 2, 1, tackle. Yeah, like 3, 4 seconds. With Crow, it looks like this. 3, 2, 1, tackle. 3, 2, 1, tackle. Just a wee bit faster. If you needed a flow and you rode Crow, I do recommend to use it and keep it. If you can roll a Mythic, go ahead and use it. Matter of fact, you should probably use this over Snake. I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe even use Puzzle. But look, Crow is pretty basic. I'm kind of gonna put it right in front of King's Instinct. It's about equal with that. And with that, only 4 flows remain. But now, it's time to get in the peak, because I've been waiting for this. The next flow is Gale Burst. Now this one increases your stamina regeneration speed. It also makes your shots quicker to release. This is probably the most unique flow in the game, because you can use it when you don't have the ball.
Try to catch me, Fiji. Can't touch this.
Hey, look, bro. This is how Gale Burst looks. But, as you can see, when I'm using it, my stamina goes down normally. That's cool and all, but when I stop running, look at this. My stamina comes back, even if it's for a second. Watch this one header. Boom, boom, boom. Look at my stamina. It's already back and I can keep running. Carl didn't even get a chance to catch up. Come on, Carl. You basically have infinite stamina.
I'm sweating. I can't do all this running. I'm running out of stamina.
The stamina regen on Gale Burst is kind of crazy, especially for an epic. Look at this. He had to give up. He's not even close to me. Now, there is another effect. Shots quicker to release. This is what a normal shot looks like. Takes a little bit, but you can wind it up. With Gale Burst, look how fast that bar loaded up. Look at that.
Whoa.
It don't even give people a chance to stop you. You can use it to actually pass since it comes out so fast. And also, check the volley. The ball's on the ground, and yeah, it's literally about the same speed. But look at this. It's quick. Pass me, Carl. I get the ball. 1, 2, full power shot. Top corner, easy. This is probably the most underrated epic flow in the game. For that reason, if I was to put on a tier list, I would kind of put it in very good. Like, this is an epic. Gale Burst, if you had the chance, use this. Even when my stamina reaches 0, this is how long it takes to recharge. About 3 seconds. But with Gale Burst, stand still. comes back just a little bit faster. Honestly, it's very good for an epic. So we're gonna leave it right here. It would be at the top of mid, but as it is epic, we'll put it in very good. But you know what's not mid? Carl, it's time.
Time for what?
You know. The flow called Dribbler. Released in the Yukimiya update. This one increases your shooting strength, makes you faster with the ball, and dribbles last longer. Capital letters for some reason. Look how cool it looks. This may just be my favorite flow in the entire game. Because look at that, bro. Carl, come here. I have the ball. Race me. Now, we all know you run slower with the ball. But 3, 2, 1, go. Well, running with the ball. This means using the dribbler flow, I never actually lose my stride. I stay the same speed as everybody else. But this one cooks even more. Now, since it is dribbler, dribbles do last longer. Tackle me, Carl.
Well,
Dribble.
bam! My ankles.
It's like I have extended time. And my favorite part about this flow, you saw the distance on all the other ones. Look at the distance on dribbler. Look at that. I may have missed, but this here is our furthest shooting flow yet. As you can see, the distance is quite immaculate. And if you come anywhere within this vicinity of the goalie, you can take a shot from about here. Look at that. Look at the distance. And let me show you something else. Unlike Prodigy, up close is where this flow shines. Because when you get close to the net, it basically becomes unreactable. It's like a kunigami shot. Realistically, AI goalie's right here. I put him in the middle. Look at this. He can't react to it. Matter of fact, even if I bring him to a corner and shoot to the corner he's in, he can't even react to that as long as you line it up. Carl, go in net.
I'm a goated goalkeeper.
As you see, even with a goalie, really try to block it, Carl. Do whatever it takes. Everything you can.
I am. Gagamaru. Oh.
Yeah, you can't really react to it. It's kind of crazy up close. And I wasn't even that close. To me, Dribbler is truly one of the best flows ever in this game. For that reason, I'm going to do it. I'm putting it above Prodigy in the #1 flow, which means Prodigy has to come down one into the very good category. Although Prodigy is amazing if you're amazing. That's a factor. Dribbler, it kind of just works for anybody. You can turn your brain off and make it work. 2 flows left. And now for the most underrated flow of them all. And it's called Chameleon. Yes, I know it's Rail's flow, but hear me out. This is the only flow in the game that gives you minus 25% cooldown on abilities when used flow is active and increased movement speed. Are you listening to this?
25?
25. Not only are you faster, this is what the flow looks like. Shout out my boy Rail. Psych, that's not my boy. Not only are you faster, you're just as fast as Puzzle, as you can see. You got the speed boost and everything. As my flow's active, arm swipe.
No.
Meta vision.
See, at least he can't do that again.
Listen, bro, with a minus 25% cooldown, take a look at this. My moves are coming back way faster than they would. And in a world where arm swipe reigns victorious, check this. My arm swipe is almost back. All I needed is kind of just half my flow. And then once that goes by, yo, Carl, guess what?
You want a hug?
Arm swipe.
Oh.
This is the only flow that allows you to get your moves back at an extreme rate. And it allows you to move at faster speed. Let's go ahead and do the race test. First, race me with the ball, Carl. See you later.
Wait, why are you so fast? Chicory?
I'm also at Metavision, but let me get rid of the ball and race for real. Now, racing normally, as you can see, it's just as fast as Prodigy. Just as fast as guess what? Carl, go ahead and use it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Carl's gonna use Soul Harvester. Ready? Go. And as you can see, when doing a race, I can almost keep up with a world-class flow. Matter of fact, Prodigy may be just a little faster, but with the speed boost, it's very underrated. And minus 25% cooldowns, you know what that means. Yeah, Carl, come here.
Ah, my friend.
Yep.
What?
Go ahead and score that goal, and I can get my moves back even faster. Matter of fact, this means all the moves. For magical turn, look how fast I got heel flick. Look how fast. That's faster than usual. The flow is underrated. If you don't have a mythic, stick to this. It can really put in work, makes it faster, and gives your moves back. For that reason, it's a legendary, but it's gotta go in the very good tier. Not bad at all. Underrated, but one flow remains. You guys see it. It's the world-class flow. The hardest flow to get in the game at a whopping 0.25%. Soul Harvester. Minus 10% cooldown for base abilities. similar to Chameleon. Increased movement speed, +1 header, +1 dribble. Now, notice how Chameleon has a faster cooldown than a world-class Soul Harvester. But if we're going to put this flow to the test, check this. Carl and I will start with a normal race. We always check the speed. Ready? Go.
Boom.
Against
Yeah,
the normal
can't touch
player,
this.
since this is world-class, you are zooming, especially if you're sliding to get a little bit farther ahead.
What?
There's no way you beat me with the ball.
Now, even racing with the ball, I'm just as fast as a regular player. Very similar to Dribbler. But I got other factors that can help me make a lot more plays happen at any moment. Now, Soul Harvester is almost all the flows in one. Carl, go to tackle me. I'm a dribble and dribble again.
What?
Just like Awakened Genius, you get 2 dribbles. That's what +1 dribble is. And when you're moving around the field, check this out. Not only am I faster than everybody, dribble again. Look at this. What is anybody gonna do? Try to catch me, Carl.
He's a menace.
Header, I'm faster. Need my stamina. Dribble again.
Oh, what?
This flow is immaculate. Speaking of headers, every Blue Lock player gets 4 headers. It looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the ball will touch the ground no matter what. But you saw the description. Dribbler actually gives you access to 5. 4, 5. And you can basically just work your way all the way up the field, making it so nobody can stop you in the world. Now, there's one thing it does give, a 10% cooldown on abilities. So Harvester and Metavision will make you the fastest player in the game. And since I got 10% cooldown, my abilities are almost back. And in a world where characters have shooting abilities, tackling abilities, dribbling abilities, and more, it makes it so like no one can touch you. No one can keep up with you. They can't do anything. I ain't gonna lie, although this is the only flow without any shot power, if you can just create the shots yourself, come a little closer to put it in.
What is that?
Stop laughing. With the increased speed, increased dribbles, increased everything, and the cooldown, this easily has to be in the #1 flow category. But this is the first time ever on a Fiji tier list. I'm not gonna lie, I have a tie for first place. Oh, I tied them.
You know why Soul Harvester is #1?
Why?
It's because it's purple like me. Yeah, purple. It's a great color.
It's purple. Okay, as you see, I don't know which one is truly better. If I had to pick one to use, I would go with Soul Harvester. But Dribbler giving you an extra shot is always very helpful. So if you need the shot, Dribbler's #1. If you're very technical and talented, Prodigy's #1. But for overall, I gotta give it to Soul Harvester. It helps me especially when you have a character that all the abilities are enough to complement everything you do. You already have a shot, you already have a pass, you already have a tackle. With the power of Soul Harvester, this gotta be the best flow in the game. Just like that. Click this video on the screen if you want to see me rank every style and you want to see me rank every awakening. Me and Carl have been putting in work ranking these things.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think about the tier list and what's your favorite flow. Subscribe, and until next time, boys, later days.